So guys, what I want to do over the next few minutes is demonstrate some of the key capabilities within Burst that really enable this whole network BI approach to doing BI. So to start off here, I'm in a dashboard that provides insight into my company's sales performance. You can see that I've got some high-level indicators showing things like revenue, quantity sold with some directional insight. We've got information about discounts. Below this, I've got some summarized views of information, so things like top customers, revenue by the categories that I sell into. We even have a regional view, performance, revenue performance by state. So again, just kind of high-level information that I want to use to start to get some insight into how my business is performing, okay? I've also got information below the fold here. You'll notice this is, just flexibility in how you organize things, important information at the top, perhaps less important or more detailed information below the fold. Now, as far as how I start to interact with this, it's all very intuitive, right? So I could come in and decide, you know what, let me focus in on just my top 5 customers, and just a quick lasso of those updates the context of the dashboard accordingly. You'll notice that I even have a breadcrumb, if you will, here at the top that shows what I've filtered on, right? I've got the list of the 5 companies. Of course, I can X this out, as you might expect, and go back to where I was. Another way that I can interact with information here is by expanding a filter panel on the right-hand side of the screen. You'll notice I've got a list of filters at my disposal. I might choose to focus in on category and even search for specific categories for which we do business, right? So maybe I want to focus in on this produce product category. I click apply, and again, similar to what we saw before, the context of the dashboard is updated based on this selection that I've made, all right? You'll also notice that everything here is designed responsively, right? And so as I do things like resize individual dashlets, the sizes of the charts update to maximize the use of real estate. The same goes for doing things like exposing this in tablets and smaller browser, different resolution of screen size. If I wanted to take information below the fold and kind of bring it up, again, a quick double click gives me the ability to kind of bring this front and center for my analysis purposes. Okay. Other ways, and really when I think about this whole dashboard experience, the consuming information, I like to think of it as almost kind of a storytelling experience, right? And you want to guide your users down that path. And so one way to do that is allow users to, find something that's interesting, click on it, and explore it in further detail. And you'll notice in this case, I've just set up a simple example of this. If I'm to hover over this key performance indicator for revenue at the top, you'll notice that it links me to regional analysis. So I can simply click on this. I'll be guided to an area of the dashboard that focuses more so on a regional perspective of revenue. And you'll see, again, I've got red, green, yellow for the different states to understand how performance is doing, some detailed tabular information here on the bottom right. And I can even start to interact in the same type of manner that you've seen up to this point, okay? Key point here, though, is that underneath the covers, the data that we're interacting with has perhaps been sourced from different applications, ERPs, CRMs, databases, data warehouses. We've actually used first automated data refinement, or again, what you might hear us refer to as ADR, to reorganize this data in an analytic-ready manner. And also, we've created in an automated fashion a semantic layer that has the reusable business definitions and measures, so that when we go in and look at product and we go in and look at revenue, we can be sure that it actually is product and it actually is revenue, okay?